So I'm here in Stockholm today at the European CleanTech Forum. I'm here with John Mikael Hess, the founder of EcoSummit. Welcome to Stockholm, John. Tell us a little bit about why you're here.
Hi Lars, nice to meet you. I'm glad to be back in Stockholm after 15 years. At the time back I used to work in the internet business, but now I'm in the CleanTech business since 2010. It's my third time that I join and participate in the CleanTech Forum Europe, organized by the CleanTech Group, and luckily we have a similar target group, EcoSummit and the CleanTech Forum, so I can meet a lot of people that I know and quite a few people that I don't know yet. And my goal is to spend a good time and learn a lot from the participants and to basically do a lot of networking and join a couple of sessions.
Great. So also EcoSummit is coming up in beginning of June. Tell us about that.
Yeah, EcoSummit Berlin 2014 happens on the 3rd and 4th of June. It's our 7th conference that we organize and the 5th one in Berlin. And it's a 2-day conference. We have one stage and we do it at the location called Radialsystem. We expect around 200 participants, including many startups, many VCs, many corporates and a few service providers. Up to now we confirmed, I believe, 64 speakers, including 39 startups going on stage to pitch, and we have a couple of slots available for more startups. So if anybody out there still wants to be on stage for 10 minutes, they can send me an email and we make it happen. It has a price tag which is €500 if you want to pitch.
All right, so you said also there what the reason why they should come to Berlin. So EcoSummit has also been successful in other cities. Where do you see EcoSummit going?
So last year we went to London for the first time. The year before we have been to Düsseldorf in 2012. And this year we do a second event in London in October on the 7th and 8th of October. And for this year and the next year, we just want to stay in Berlin and London and grow there, make it even better, make it bigger. And then maybe in the year after that, I would like to do one in San Francisco, bringing the best of Europe to the US market. That is one idea. It's not yet announced, so this is just an idea I'm talking about, but I think that the American market is important as a big market to sell products, but also from an investor's point of view to get an exit happening. So it's an exit market for many European startups.
Cool, thank you. So with your background and now in the cleantech industry, and obviously this morning's presentations has been about what's happened and where they're going, where do you see the cleantech market is going?
Cleantech market is really a big market. It involves many, many industries. I think my three favorite ones are the energy market, which goes to renewable and distributed energy and energy storage. And then it's the mobility market, which goes to electric mobility and social mobility, which includes car sharing and ride sharing. I call it sustainable social mobility. And then it's the buildings market, where you try to retrofit buildings to become smarter and greener, or you build new buildings that are smart and green. And all these three things then materialize in the context of the smart green city, where cities are really transitioning to become smarter and greener, because it is important in order to attract companies and citizens. For a city in the 21st century, they have to be smart and green to be successful.
Well, you're spot on. Just came back from Dubai, and they're also going for a smart, sustainable and livable city. Obviously, Germany is doing very well in solar and renewables. How's the German market looking right now? What's happening? The energy Wende, what's the status?
Well, Germany, on the one hand, it is famous for inventing the feed-in tariff. And the feed-in tariff has been reduced now many times. It's quite low. It's now only 13 cents per kilowatt hour. But at the same time, you pay 30 cents per kilowatt hour if you buy electricity from the grid. So the new trend is a direct consumption, where you consume the locally produced energy at home. Yeah, so you produce it on your rooftop with your PV installation, your PV system, and then you buy a battery, for example, a Sonnenbatterie or any other battery, but they are the best, one of the most promising German startups. And then you can store the homemade energy and use it locally. I think that is just a wonderful combination of making energy at home, storing it at home, and using it at home. Reaching 100% direct consumption is probably a theoretical goal, but if you can reach 70 or 80%, it's already a big step forward. Yeah, so I think the house of the future, of course, it will have solar on the rooftop, it will have a battery in the cellar, and it will have all kinds of smart home installations and systems in order to control everything. And maybe you have smarter windows, maybe you have solar even on the facade. And when you plan a new building, you probably use software, like the software from Sapphira, to calculate in real time how the architecture should be changed in order to create a building that is really performing well and has a really low energy footprint. Yeah, so I think in Germany, another way to look at it, it's the biggest market in Europe. I think the German market is important for every cleantech startup in Europe, wherever they are coming from. If they want to be successful, sooner or later they are going to enter the German market, and therefore they should have visibility among the startup VC and corporate community in Germany. And EcoSummit Berlin in 2 weeks' time is a great opportunity to make the first step, or even the second or third step.
Oh, okay, thank you. So now you explained why cleantech companies should come to Berlin in 2 weeks' time. You're providing them a good window platform to present to investors and also an entrance to the German market. So thank you, John Michael Hess, founder of EcoSummit, here at the European Cleantech Forum in Stockholm. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lars. A pleasure to meeting you, and thanks a lot for taking the time to interview me.